Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy. I've come on to do a page in my Flockers Friendship Journal, and my envelope is from Tammy Swafford, I think it is, or Swafford. I'm not quite sure, but I'm sorry if I butchered your name. And so I've opened it up, and this is a homemade card envelope out of heavy pretty paper card. It's awesome. Right, now let's open it a page. Is that gonna, yeah, that one's going to sit better. And see what we've got. Oh, we've got gorgeous writing and music. It's Asian. It's pretty gold and silver paper. Oh, some very lovely aged paper. Look at the difference. That's gorgeous. And what have we here? We have a fabulous ATC. Hello new friend, I've included paint papers and book pages. I love colour, vintage, ephemera, postage stamps and drawing faces. Happy crafting, Tammy Swafford. Oh, how cool. Oh, I wish I could draw faces. I try, but I'm not very good. Oh, fabulous painted papers. These are gorgeous. Right, now, what are we going to do? I think I might do a background of painted papers, I think. Of book pages. I'll rip this up and see how we go. I'm not much of a planner, as you know. I just Right, I'll get my glue stick. I have so much crafting to catch up on. Two down there, corner. My husband was in hospital for 9 days, and it was very tiring going up to Waikato every day. It's only an hour and maybe an hour and 10 minutes, but travelling every day and then sitting most of the day in the hospital is very, very tiring. But he's home now and it's not too bad. He's very tired, but he's okay. Just has to take things a bit careful till he builds his energy back up. My daughters were very good. My youngest daughter was on holiday, so that was quite good. She could take me up a couple of days. My eldest daughter had visitors, so it was on days, she took me up on days that they went out visiting and such like. I want to stick on my sprayed papers for some reason. Right, I might put a little bit of music paper in there as well. it on there and see how that goes. That's better. That is better. Eldest granddaughter is doing her early childhood training, and she's off at a marae stay for the next 2 days, where they get immersed in Maori culture and whatever else. And she loves it because we go up north to stay with relatives on the marae quite often, and but she's got to speak. She's got to get up and give her pepeha, which is her line of descent from her parents and where she came from and all that sort of thing. So she's very, very nervous. So I guess she'll be there doing that now. Oh, excuse me. My husband's such a softie. He goes out and picks up my 12-year-old, coming up 13 in a couple of months, granddaughter, and takes her home from school every day, just about every day. And I told her yesterday when they came in that Gramps had a stand down from driving of 2 months, and she would have to walk home unless it was very wet, and then she could text me. Oh, she was a bit sad about that. Right. Panda, that is. Oops. Right. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. Yeah. I don't know why we bother spraying the pages. We just cover them all up. So it is nice to be home. We had quite cold weather this morning, almost a frost. So the weather is definitely changing, but I think it must be our warmest spring on record, I think, because it is very, very warm still for this time of the year. Right, now, what are we going to do now? Oops, let's get my hands wipe. Now, I have a pattern for flowers somewhere, and I think I might, where is it? Feeling it might be in my little, yeah, there it is. Alright, I think I might do some flowers since there's no pictures. I think we might just see what we can do. So, yeah, not a lot else been going on. Once they found out it was my husband's heart, and he's non-symptomatic at the moment, he just blacked out. They have a ward that they call a Medi hotel for patients who don't live in town, or they don't know how serious they are, so they don't want to send them home, but they're waiting for tests. So they, after 5 days, they sent him up there, and he quite liked that because there's quite a lot of men with bad hearts, and so he had quite a lot of company for a change. Right, 2 of that colour, and 2 of this colour, and oh, I hope you can see me. I can bring you up a little bit further, and yeah, and so he quite enjoyed it. Had his own room, where in the hospital he was in a room with 4, so you had every other man who snores and is in pain keeping you awake. So he thought it was quite a nice little holiday. But they did his tests and said he could go home, and then realised that he wasn't as fit as he thought he was, because he tried to walk down to the elevators to meet me and my granddaughter one day, and could only get halfway there and had to sit down for 20 minutes. So they made him do a treadmill test, and have decided that it's not quite as minor as they thought, and so within 3 months he'll be back there for more tests. And he has a faulty aorta valve. Now, what is the word? I know I'm saying that wrong. The main valve in the heart, anyway, is leaking, so he's going to need a new one at some stage. So he's a little bit nervous about that, but other than that, he's fine. Right, I'll come back when I've finished cutting out all these flowers. Right, I'm back, and I'm cutting out some leaves now. And I've punched out a few smaller flowers. We'll see how we go. You know, if I tried to draw one of these, a leaf like this, with freehand, I wouldn't be able to do it, but they seem to cut out okay when I'm just freehand cutting them out. Put that over there. Now I also cut out some hearts. Pull those little bits over there, pull these bits over here. I might have a couple of hearts out of this one as well. Just move that around a bit. It's not too bad. Excuse me. Oops, that one did not go well. Yeah. Right. Let's trim that off there. That over there. Right, now what are we going to do? I think that I'm going to trim this one to make some borders. Not that they'll be all the same size, because it would be just too easy. Right, didn't push that one hard enough. Let's see if I can get this one in the middle there. And I hit there. Take my fingers out. Right. Cool. Right, now let me see what we've got here. Right, we've got our flowers. Shall I have 3 or shall I have? I think I might just only have 3. Like a little middle to go in them. Like that. Right, okay, we'll do this for a start. You down there. And you there. Right, pull you down like that. And give us a little bit of centre to our flowers. Oops, that's not centre. Right. This one here. I'll put you in there. Oops. I just want to stick to my fingers. Right. There we go. And a different colour one here. I think I might put that one on. Oh, that shows up better, doesn't it? Like that. I like that. Do I have any more of those? Yes. Just put those on as well. Get off my finger. No. Just don't want to stick. Right. Let's get my cloth. Oops. And that's going to go that way. There. Right, that one's only got one on it. I'll take that off. Put this one on. Right. It's not looking too bad. Some little ones that'll just maybe put around it. Right, let me see. Let me see. And this one here might just come like that. Might just take that right under there like that. There. Right, now, got our little leaves here. Right. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Got my youngest daughter and her girls coming to dinner tonight. So that'll be nice. Right, where are you? I need a few more of these. Right. Okay. Get you in there. Right, do we have any more? Yes, I do. I have another one here. Right. It's still not sticking. Get down there. Yeah. Right. Right. What else are we going to do? Now I've got her card here that I want to go in, and I've got a baseball cardy thing here, and I think I'm just going to stick that down so that I can slip it out and see. Just put another whole 3 sets of these online, because they really are a cool way to show off your ATCs. That's cool. Right, now we're thinking we want to have a bit of a border, and I think I'll do a sticky border, make it into a washi tape, and then use glue. Let's give that a burnish with my nail. Right. My glue stick. Right across there. Oops. Take you back out again. Oh, I hope you haven't been out of shot all that time. I'll be so angry. Able to tell I haven't done a video for a wee while. Right. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Right. Now, I might have a thicker one down there. Just that far, I think. just think that far, and I think I have a, oops, just knock something down. Right, let's put this thicker one on here. Right, slip this one down here. That's cool. And I think we'll just go to the, yep, that's good. Right. Right, slip our and out a shot again. Right. Put this up this one and bring it down like that. Yeah. And I think we'll do this one over here. So other than that, I really don't have a lot to talk about. We meet some very nice people up at the hospital that actually live in Hamilton. So his wife could go just backwards and forwards every day, and it'd only take her a couple of minutes, which was nice for her. And her husband's quite serious. He's having a very, very major bypass done. But it's not just the basic one, I don't think. So they were in, well, she was in quite a state. So it was nice to meet them. No, not big enough. This is the one. I think I'm going to go like that. See if I can do that. Not quite do it right, but that'll do. Yep, I think that'll do there. Just put some tape on it. Right, where did I put my, oh, there it is. Just put this down here a bit. And go under there like that. That's not too bad. Right, I got you way up too far again. Well, that's what it's looking like. I'm really quite happy with that. Oops. Right, now I'm going to give it a bit of a dry off, I think. It's not sticking too good, so I think that I'm going to use a little bit of wet glue. Just use a little bit of wet glue just under the edges of my, yeah. That'll just hold the bits that are not sticking. I just stopped to check my phone, and it was Tammy to say that she had posted my page that she'd done. I said to her, wow, I'm just doing yours now. That was sort of a yeah, just these. Yep, I think that's better. I'll just give that a dry off. Right, now black pen here, and I think I'm going to just give it a little bit of a scribble. It has to be scribbly with me because I have shaky hands. Whoops. See what I mean? And it just pops it up a little bit. Oops. A bit wet there. Do not want to. Do not want to ruin my. Well, just give that a good wipe off. These ones are a lot cheaper, and they seem to go around things a little bit better. And put down here, Tammy. Pen doesn't want to go either over this, so well. W. And the date today is the 3rd of the 5th. The 3rd of the 5th, 18. I'll go over that again when it's dry. I think that is all I'm going to do on that page. I'm quite happy with that. So let's bring it out a little bit. Yeah, Tammy, I hope you're happy with that. I think I might. What might I do? I might just put a little bit of paint on it, I think. Just a little bit of paint to give the background a bit of something. A bit of white in with it so it's not too it's nearly empty. Just give it a light colour. Let them mix up. Put that back in there. Give it a water squirt. So we don't want it to be invasive. We just want it to give it a little bit of colour, but not cover up the words. Yeah, let's give it a little bit of colour, but you can still see the words and all that through it. I'm happy with that. Excuse me. I'll just bring you up. And that is it. Thank you so much for your envelope, Tammy. I hope you're happy with your page. Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.